royalty. To we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family owner, welcome back to yet another very important segment where they can do the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohamed Kabo. We can do short analysis here because we feel say these are the time there will for be very, very much more responsible, more vigilant for tell the people and the truth. And one of the short analysis we can do here, now the analysis of the First Lady Fatima Bio, where he reacts to the just concluded National Delegate Conference of the All People's Congress. And the text we put here very simple. A lot of people, very clear. It seems as if these are the time where people learn for pay more attention because we want to make politics become very much uncomfortable for the politicians in the first place. Secondly, we want to make sure see the politicians must, or at least then forget some sense of honesty in their dealings, because the politics in 90s or in the 60s, in the 70s or the 80s is far different from the current politics we play right now. These days of age and technology, when you get smart generation like this, it's very difficult for any politician for mislead or misinform or disinform anybody now. We not agree. As long as social media is available, will they come out there and say the truth and say as it is. And this particular message on the spread now Boku platform there, where the First Lady released as a response to the just concluded APC elections convention. La read for people way not get the opportunity yet for see. La read for people. He said, I'll go up in the line shortly. The First Lady writes, say, as we witness the destruction of democracy through selection and prevention of rights to vote at the APC convention the last 2 days, this tells us SLPP that as a democratic party, our role is to keep the peace and help build this country. Sierra Leone needs us now more than ever. As we are approaching the June 24, 2023 elections, all members of our great party are kindly asked to remain peaceful and calm, and do not allow any form of mamikos, intimidation, or violence to lead you into becoming a shadow of the APC. Our agenda is to focus on the delivery of the human capital development, which our president have started and will continue with after the June 24 election. Keep believing in the process of President Julius Maada Bio, as we now know that APC has nothing to offer to this nation. APC cannot even help in developing our democracy through allowing people their human rights to vote for who they want as their leaders. We all have seen the effort that President Bio has invested into this nation after inheriting the worst economy of all time in the history of our nation in 2020 and 2018. Our party is known for democracy development and keeping the peace. Let us maintain that standing and come out June 24 to vote for transparency, democracy, development, gender equality, equity, and sustainability. Vote Julius Maada Bio. Happy anniversary, Fatima Maada Bio. So this was a message where Fatima Bio just released on Facebook, where they make rounds at the social media. And we feel say we for coming and give real analysis. First and foremost, I think say the First Lady it miscalculates. One of the things where we politicians are good at now for continuously they feel say all Sierra Leoneans, whether you belong to one party, party or no, they are the same. That they go quickly manipulate, misuse, lie, force you for believe you're unrealistic. Now, first, if you check about the APC, I know they are in an official capacity for defend APC, but I just want to put the fact. The 1991 Constitution, Act number 6, the present Constitution will get in a salon, was manufactured by the APC. We put the democratic institutions, we lay the foundation, we put the what's very clear for law we go into multi-party elections. So I think the first lady got that part the wrong, say then destroyed this the APC now the party now they will carry a democratic institutions, or democratic constitution, all they used to up to date. And the thing is, it's not about talking, it's about action, because these days people and they see more of actions than they judge you more of actions than words. When you talk about, say, APC destroy the democracy, it means a lot. It means that institutions are no longer functioning. But if we go back, we could do a rewind in 5 years' time, we see institutions we are in Sierra Leone that we are somehow independent. I know they say all APC was a cent government, or they were doing everything perfect, but at least we get semblance of some form of democracy. We are in people in the protest, people in the sing, any single they sing. We see a lot of musicians back there. Everybody they sing, everybody they cause the government. That was fine, but we don't see them kill people for that. We also see that doing that, the Auditor General, the Office of the Auditor General was very active, because year in, year out, it exposed the corruption will be take place in our APC government, where the SLPP be bank on. The SLPP bank on. In fact, then they celebrate Piers Taylor, Laura Piers Taylor. Then they celebrate her as a unique somebody, because it be they help there at least for fan the flame of a change. Then they capitalize on that very seriously. But when we see the government change and SLPP come into power, we see when the woman begin to do the same thing again by reporting government corruption, misappropriation of funds, not following the due process, eating or kickbacks of procurement, forgery of receipts. We see what in the president do: a sacked, force a reliever, a suspender later, then pull her from her position just because the woman is doing job. And it was the same constitution, 1991 constitution, where the APC created, where from that particular body, the Auditor General, for monitor the government's expenditures, for lawyer will get value for money. Because see, I do not live in country. Pass will go out there will bigger than give money come. Therefore, those money, them money that will they come, we need for put there in the most I will put in the most important places there. For law, we will get the best of it, value for money. Now we get now we know, yes, when we spend money, now we know how to spend the money, how the money come out, how the money go. Let accountability and transparency take place. That was the idea of having the Auditor General, for at least check the activities of the entire any government institution, any government entity who created, were sponsored by the consolidated fund. When a government salon post money, now they go through that particular entity, that the obligation of the Auditor General for a monitor, he asks, he inquire, he asks how the money then spent, because he they work for the interest of the people there. I wanna spend this money, who's wanna spend this money, how much left, what's not left. And I mean, this, it just makes sense. It just makes sense for anything. Anybody who they do business, accountability and transparency. Now the watchword you get for know your gross profits, your net profits, how much you profit, how much you lost. But this is exactly what this government no want. We see clearly, not a secret safe. Now they accuse the lady of professional misconduct. 30 days for more than 30 tribunal for investigate Mrs. Lara Piers Taylor. We not able to get one word from her. That tell you say case not against her. It's just that people and they win our politicians, and they don't want to let them control them. And we get for control there in the sense through the institutions they will get. if we just put in people under for just do whatever they want for do, it not just makes sense. They're not a government we get. And we not get that kind of money as a country or for just left any kind jig and jal for go sit down that they misuse money. We not get that. But again, it's just so funny. The first lady, maybe a naive in politics, he just came into politics. Now, opportunist in the sense that if Marabio no be ever meet her, probably not forever can close that level for can get word or can get voice na SLPP. We know that. Now, blessing, we say the blessing of President Bio, which is fine. The only thing we are against now the misinformation where they spread, where they want to take people them for granted that they can just go, then capitalize, then manipulate, then put anything under it clear. It was the same first lady who called Sierra Leoneans, who called for mob justice. The same first lady. Imagine, we are living in a country where there is rule of law. Now we have a first lady asking for the mob justice to be the order of the day. I mean, we don't go 10 years civil war. I mean, it's so sorry, it's so appalling, it's so shameful for now we get a first lady. Is she don't they say mob justice is the order of the day? And this same first lady now, they send out notes there around the country right now. This is a APC and destroy democracy. But listen this, because I make we keep them videos. No one just talk because we there for talk. Now we count when the first lady say Sierra Leoneans the best way for treat them and for give them mob justice, because now the only way now they for treat them. We don't get no law now the country. So in a democracy, this now the other way. Take a listen quickly. I know some don't watch
waiting they do say if we catch you now, would they begin the mob justice now? Would they beat on the public? Will make the old man no say now una bad habits month man they won't know the change. Corruption just chronic on our body to.
All right, so Fambul, I know say plenty of I don't see this clip. When the first lady they called for mob justice, but you want to ask the question: are we in a democratic state? Now, so democracy they say mob justice, law no day. We not get judiciary, we not get judicial system. We not get courts there. We not get law. If somebody violates the law of the country, we not get side for golden complaint for taker. They go answer. We not get, we get. But there is a first lady sitting out there asking for mob justice to be the order of the day, and the same person they come back, they say APC don't destroy the institutions of Sierra Leone. Not be the judge. It's high time we politicians then take we serious. It's high time, because back then it was easy for them for lie. It was easy for them for lie. Politicians back then go talk, they lie, and nobody not got nothing for evidence. Not you understand? One politician will come, he talk, he lie on people after 2-3 years, but evidence not there, because back then social media was not prevalent, it not be rampant, internet not be there, so they can get away with that. But now these days, once your politician talk something, we will not say they of public interest, we they keep that particular thing. If you talk something where we say we need for go over back, we they go over and back, because we don't want to let misinformation continue, just like waiting happens now. Now the first lady they send out messages out there saying APC is responsible, don't destroy with democracy. But here is the first lady openly. They call for mob justice, and the mob justice it was not just ordinary call. Indeed, we see where they kill people. We see extrajudicial killings. It's not about just war, because some person will talk something, and all they do. It go say, I go do this to you. I go do this. I mean, go just threaten you, but you not go do. But when person, now make what man get what you call premeditated. You get two type of murders. You get sometimes when you go na the court of law. I'm not so expert in law, but I will just tell you the common law, the understanding. Then they jail some people there for life because premeditated murder. This it mean that this person mean. For example, na you say I go kill you. Una de perfect, don't the person go now house, he can kill that person. This is a premeditated murder. It mean because he talk, he go now house, he go take bottle or whatever he can kill. But if not fet, una de perfect, one person die, then call a manslaughter. Now, fetuna defect. In some cases, depending on the discretion of the judge, then go able give you more lighter sentence. But that person will decide they do this to you, don't indeed. It say like it go and it planner, it talker, it do this na premeditated imminent. If the first lady, they say there will be mob justice, and indeed we see mob justice at in peak. After the war, now the 10 this will see them kill motor man like Nazi government, and they talk about the natural disaster. They like the mudslide, the Ebola, the COVID, and they talk about that. And they talk about when the government sanction, government policy, we see people in the loss in life. And the first lady, they can't say SLPP APC was responsible for destroying, or is responsible for destroying, or they don't destroy we democracy. It's so appalling, it's so shameful, it's disgraceful. But thank God, these days of social media will continue to sensitize the brothers and sisters and let them know. Let them just see behind the line. Let them just read, and also don't make politics very uncomfortable for any politician who will feel say we can misuse or can mislead the people. And that's not the thing. So once in a while, whenever we get something like this, we'll feel say very necessary for a comment on, we will come and comment on that. We go open the line for 5 minutes. We open the line for 5 minutes. If you want call that the line, that the number Nandi +380-977-518786. What you think about the first lady in statement we say APC don't destroy the democracy? You get the platform now. Whilst we wait, now we see if they take some text in. Yeah, family when I can call now for we got 5 more minutes before the program end. You go call and make your points. Let's try for connect. All right. So yes. So family, we go. It all left for 2 minutes. The program for be 20 minutes. It all left 2 minutes. You still get the opportunity for make a contribution. Okay. Yeah, I see some people that try for call the line. Yes. Yes. Yes, you get the platform. If you don't want to call your name, that's fine. But tell who say you just they call the country or the place where they call. Okay, Abubakar, you get the platform. Go ahead.
First, I want to say a big congratulations to Ozuna. Who have been giving them the update to that happen right inside Salon and McKinney. Who want to say the kudos to now because now they synthesize people and let them know what they do for do. They let today and I made that in the common successful at that side and so I really want to appreciate now a lot of that.
Okay, thank you. Self appreciate you now.
Yeah. Okay. My brother, like what the first lady talk about say APC them now they don't do this and they don't do that. You know one thing with SLPP people and people only need to take bad name. But when you think about good thing, then you always want to be praise. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But then not to again we need to people back again. Not to need to be. We need to be. Like how they say, like then the last time I call back again, I say, we will not be mixed up politics. But right now, this government don't make that now. We don't agree about politics. We don't know the party where that country. We don't know the party where that country. Because like when we this alone, we not get time. We do business, and they give freedom. They do what you want to do. Nobody they harass you. They say Alhamdulillah. But if the president they can't allow say, oh, I don't have power and I get everything and I get police and I get soldiers and I get the judiciary. can talk say this particular position I don't want. If somebody may not get sense, somebody may not crazy. If they really know so maybe this lady what they talk, it don't make sense. It don't really make sense. Because if maybe as a president, let me get judiciary, let me get everybody. If maybe allow them to be corrupt, let me allow them to be corrupt back again. So what this lady they can't talk around there, so it doesn't to me again. Because except people only need people like me. Everything they only take what you for them see this everything you do.
Correct. All right. Yeah. Okay, caller, thank you very much for your points. All right, so let's take another call now. Caller, if you don't want to call your name, you go just tell me where you they call from. That's it. Fine. How you said they do? Welcome to the program. You get the platform. Okay, you get the platform.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we hear you. You didn't live on here. They're live.
Oh, thank you very much. I think I don't sound up much more from this comments really softly make request quickly. Yes. I say I don't sound up much more for the comments really first lady made.
Yeah, go ahead. You get the platform.
You hear me now? You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I say I just want to go much more on the comments where the first lady make, considering the APC the affairs, which talks to the APC na bad president in the set, all the encouraging the. What do they advise the whole country right now? Now, on my way, because they're not like they don't really sense defeat. They're not saying people don't try this government. So any kind way they for provoke people them or for push people into unrest or for cause any distortion. I don't really understand the politics what this lady they play. Because this lady also now first lady. And during the history of Sierra Leone, first lady then involved themselves in political affairs. You know the wife of the president. If anything says now if for try to bring stability.
Okay,
bro. Try to ignite or provoke people them or make comments against the opposition party. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody should advise the nation, but let them forget about that comments. Now, we always want to elect noticement, elect for them in the limelight. Let APC just focus on the rich and get for do tomorrow. To go present Samuel Kamara to the nation of freedom. Make all things go as planned, all things go as smooth. Just know what you're saying first lady they talk.
Okay.
Right now, they're all not frustrated, they're confused. They don't see the momentum right now within the country. No man don't come up for Samuel.
All right.
They bother them. Let me not check big notice of that. So let's focus on programs tomorrow. Go over to go do it together for them. And go show saying that someone who wants for the president.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Yes,
thank you.
Fambulen are just 2 minutes someone we spare anyway. We're supposed for end with 20 minutes, but we go just spare 2 minutes more. Yes. Would they give Nanomuna 2 minutes? Would that the last caller? Would that go be the last lucky caller? Yeah, we got some issue with the line, but now keep trying no more. We get 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. One last caller, no, one last lucky caller. Yeah, one last lucky caller. All right, so left 1 minute. All right, so Fambuna, so we'll come to the end of the program. I tell you plenty thank you. We will join her back again for out information that we go benefit to now. We there all the time. And don't forget, if you're not the first thing this for join this platform, I will click the subscribe button, now free. People like ask, I need for pay money. No, you don't need for pay money, not free. For subscribe, not free. Why for subscribe? Because you will be the first person who know whenever we come online, and you will be the first person who know whatever we get breaking news, informations that we important. And now one way back, we say go support the platform for let the platform go. Until then, bye bye.
We country slow, we want for no. Why not they grow? Yeah, hey, bo, we want for no, Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they life and if I they try for go before. I beg, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so if I try for go before, I beg, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so don't we for do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so but we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well panambara, make we people scatter.
Anything you talk about, I like them.
Thing them like half a flavor plava, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey bo, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can't